I serve as a group judge advocate for the United States Special Operations Command and also a brigade judge advocate for the 82nd Airborne. And those positions allowed me to really understand the importance of what it means to lead from the front as a legal advisor to commanders and be able to give sound advice to our commanders, and so they can make the best decision for the command. My experience as a prosecutor, as a criminal defense attorney, all that makes me a very, very well-rounded individual when it comes to law practice. And so I've been on both sides of the aisle. I've been as a civil defense attorney with the North Carolina Department of Justice, representing the North Carolina Department of Transportation. Those skills translates to my role here as a personal injury attorney with Rieves Doran. And so when you have that experiences, being a former civil defense attorney and now a plaintiff's attorney, I understand the ins and outs of the personal injury practice. And so that's a huge asset to our clients and a huge asset to the firm. I learned a lot about the civil practice as a civil defense attorney representing the North Carolina Department of Transportation. And North Carolina Department of Transportation is one of the biggest or largest agencies within the state government. And with that, I learned a lot of trial strategy, learned how to defend claims, and I learned the anticipated defenses and things of that sort that goes into a personal injury claim or a tort claim. And so I dealt a lot with negligence. I even represented cases against the North Carolina Department of Transportation in wrongful death actions. And so those are very, very complex cases that deserve very special attention. And in my role here as a personal injury attorney, those skills are definitely needed to become successful in any claim that you file against a party trying to get damages for a person that was injured. And so I understand clearly how the other side thinks because I was on the other side. And so I understand what strategies that I have to employ as a plaintiff's attorney to make sure that I get the best results for my clients. And so those experiences, that being a civil defense litigator, definitely enhances my trial skills and every skill that's needed to be a good plaintiff's attorney here. When you pick up the phone and call Wilson, Rieves, and Doran, you're picking up the phone to call family. And that's what we want to make you feel every step of the way as a part of our family. What that means is family protects family. And we want to make sure that you're protected throughout your whole claim process. Doing that, we know and understand that going through a personal injury issue or claim, it oftentimes means that a person is experiencing one of the most or the worst financial crises or issues in their lifetime. And a lot of times a person, based on an accident, may be injured and may be out of work. And so we want to make sure that a person understands that when you come to talk to us, oftentimes you won't have to pay anything up front. With a consultation with us, assessing your claim to determine whether or not it's a claim that is worth filing a complaint against someone. With that, oftentimes we work on a contingency fee basis. And what that means is we don't get paid until you reach a settlement or we receive damages based on your claim being litigated. And so with that, that provides a certain level of reassurance to clients that they can get representation, strong representation, even if they may not have the funds up front to pay for it. And so we open our doors to anyone. We don't want you to feel that your claim is too little or too big for us to handle. We want to make sure that when you pick up the phone and when you come to our office that you are treated like family. Because no matter how long your case takes to resolve, at the end of the day, when you leave our office with that settlement check, we want to make sure that you are always considered a part of our family. And so that goes, and that's more valuable than any claim that a person can receive, is the value that we place on you as a person. My name is Herman. I'm an attorney here at Wilson, Rieves, and Doran in the personal injury section, and I look forward to serving you.